Hey, good morning, folks. Thank you for joining the RichBuddy live show. We are going to take a look at Rolex luxury watches, and we'll start off with Patek Philippe luxury watches. I want to take a look at the Calatrava line. So we'll take a look at Patek Philippe and Rolex, I think primarily today. Maybe we'll dive into something else. We're just going off the cuff. Nothing's really planned here. So thank you for joining. What's up, Fries with Mayo? And we'll see what's up. So let's get started. Hello there. Welcome everybody who's watching this live or recorded. Thank you for joining. Just decided to do a live show today out of nowhere, so it's not planned, so we'll just go with it. Thank you. I'm looking at thought I would take a look at Patek Philippe and the Calatrava line to start off with. See what kind of new stuff they came out with and talk a little bit about that. So from what I understand, Patek Philippe has gone, if I'm not mistaken, I think they've gone boutique only. So I'm not sure if that plan has gone into effect, if it's actually happening, if it's happened already. I'm not sure. As a matter of fact, I was thinking of calling Turnos today to find out if they were shut down, if they were cut off from the from being a vendor for Patek, and if not, I was going to ask them when might be their last day of carrying the product. So that would be interesting to find out. I think that probably will do a lot for the brand. Get rid of a lot of the bozos that are selling the brand like Turno, and make it much more exclusive. I think we'd all be better off. Yeah. So let's see, taking a look at the Calatravas here. Boy, and I tell you, I'm really glad that I got my 5196 because I really think the 5196 is the how do you say? I mean, sweet spot. You know, I think it was the sweet spot Calatrava. I think it was the nicest one. I mean, the cleanest, simplest lines, probably the truest homage to the original Calatrava. You know, I mean, it seems like one of the only differences they might have made is that hob-nose bezel, which, I mean, I'm fond of it. And now they're giving you an open case back, which they weren't giving you that before. Which, I mean, that's okay. I mean, it's a beautiful open case back, actually. I've never been into the open case backs personally. It's not something that I look for, to be honest, at all, in particular in a watch. You guys know that. I don't even own any open case back watches. I mean, it's beautiful. What's the so this is now the 6119. So they've actually gone into a whole new number line here for this. So it's 39 millimeter. as opposed to 37 millimeter, which is what the old Calatravas were. What do you guys think of this one versus the 5196? I mean, two different watches, right? I would say they're two different watches. And I'll tell you what, if you're looking for Calatrava, with an open case back viewing, they really knocked it out of the park. That's for sure. It's beautiful. And look, I'll tell you what, if you want to talk, apples and apples with other brands, for example, the new Rolex, or the Rolex line of these Cellinis, they cost more than this watch. I think they do cost more than this watch. So, I think it's marked at about $25,000. The Rolex one might be marked at like 28 plus. Not 100% sure, but I've always known that the Cellini line has always been more expensive than the Calatrava line, for the most part, when you're looking at time only. But yeah, wouldn't you prefer to spend the money on this than a Rolex dress watch, right? Although I do like the Rolex dress watches quite a bit. They've really come to par as of late. But this is pretty stunning watch. This is a pretty stunning watch. What's in particularly nice is the added bead on the hour marks. So you've got the baton marker, and then you've got that bead right here below each baton. That looks really nice. That's a different look. I don't think I've seen any watchmaker come up with that idea like that, necessarily like this, right? I'm not sure if I like the second indicator. I would have preferred more hash marks to give you a more precise indication of the seconds. I mean, why not? It's there. Why not just add some finer marks? I think it would have added a nice touch to the watch as well. I wonder what that would have looked like. You know what I mean? Like, there should have been some smaller hash marks in here, I think. I guess you'd have to see it to make a decision. Maybe their design team, I'm sure their design team did all that. But yeah, I'd be curious to see a few different versions. Maybe they thought if they added more hash marks in here, it might make it too busy and draw your eyes towards it. That's a possibility, because it does look aesthetically pleasing as far as the watch being very symmetrical right now. I like it. You guys give this one a thumbs up? Why is this upside down? Anybody? That's not cool. Why is the Patek Philippe Why is everything here upside down, right? Shouldn't it be right side up? I see that as a fundamental design flaw, wouldn't you? That's really peculiar that the emblem's upside down. You know, these kind of little things, these little things like this bug me. I mean, that's something that shouldn't be, right? Interesting, isn't it? That's a great shot. That's a good one. Yeah, it's upside down. Oh, over here it's not upside down. Ain't that weird? You see right here, it's right side up. You see, here's the wheels, and it's right side up. But over here, it's upside down. See? So which is it? So then obviously these aren't real pictures, right? This is art. This is probably not a real picture. Huh. Okay, we'll toss that to the side. Just make a side mental note of that for yourself. What else they got in this line? Let's see. So, well, I'm not even familiar with the reference number. So that's called a 6119 now. And they have it in rose gold and white gold, not yellow gold. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? They elected to keep the 5088. This is a remarkable watch. We don't need to really go into this one, but this one is absolutely incredible. This is something you'd have to see in person. I mean, like this picture kind of says it all right here. It actually does. Look at that. I'm guessing that's platinum against the black enamel background dial. I know one of you guys got this. One of my viewers bought this watch. He sent me a picture of it on Instagram. Who do we got here? Lewis, how's it going, man? Thomas, how are you? What's up, Fries? Jamie, hello. What's the buzz on right now? Are you guys into dress watches or sports watches? A little of both? So, you know, I think Patek Philippe really knocked it out of the park. Let's take a look and see what else they got. So we'll just jump through the Calatravas. We won't spend any more time on them. Let's just look here real quick, though. But maybe we'll spend a couple more minutes. So we know the 5227. All right. I never cared for the 5227. it just I like the edges of the 5196. It just got that little bit more modern finesse to it. If I was going to go 5227, you know what I mean? These two here, especially in the color, they look very old-fashioned. But then when you jump to this one, boom, right here, the white gold version of these two, doesn't this look modernistic? You know, it really looks completely different than these two beside it, doesn't it? So I would, as a matter of fact, this black one here, I'm very fond of this one, actually. Looks really nice. Now, this is new. This is really interesting, and this is a new piece. What do you guys think of this one? I mean, this just came out of nowhere. 5226. Like, what is this? This just came out of nowhere. Look at that. I feel like this was based off the travel time. Somehow I feel like it was travel time. Is that what it's called? You know, the dual time travel watch they make. I feel like the dial at least looks similar to it. Like somebody said, you know what, let's make a Calatrava version of our time traveler watch. Maybe going through this too fast. I'm going to pause it. I want to pause it. Let's see here. So it's a 40 millimeter case. Isn't that grand? 40 millimeter case. Powered by the 26-330 SC. So that should be the same working horse as what they got in that 5227. It comes with 2 straps. We don't care about that kind of stuff. I mean, I think it's a good looking watch. And it looks like this is the only version they're giving you, this earth tone, granular dial. And you gotta love the syringe hinges. They're absolutely gorgeous. And what I like too is it's not a faux patina. You know, they're not going for a faux patina look. It's just a color, but it is that color. But it's slightly off that so that you don't assume they're going for that. You know what I mean? It's just different. The raised numerals are an excellent feature. I love the hash marks along the railroad track around the circumference of the dial here. It's absolutely incredible. Very legible, great font. The date window is well derived, you know, black on black edging, nothing to disturb your eyes. And with Patek Philippe, the numbers change instantly. They don't roll over. I think it's a good one. I wonder what the price tag is on this sucker. This is so this would be a sporty Calatrava, right? As opposed to this is going to be a little less. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I love the loom. You know, ooh, I love that. So, you know, you don't have loom on any of the Calatravas. This is a unique feature. Bam, there's a unique feature. You know, none of the Calatravas have any luminous to them at all. They're all dress watches. So this is interesting. This definitely takes it to the casual Calatrava right here. Oh, I like that. And I suppose they're letting you know it's a more casual piece with the type of material they're using for the straps. Oh, and I see what they did here. Black strap for the black and the beige strap to match the beige freckles in the dial. That is neat. I never even noticed the freckling in the dial, to be honest. I thought that was just the light playing on it, but I guess it's actually coloration in the dial, isn't it? I kind of thought that was the light playing on it. Let's look back at a few more pictures. I didn't realize there was varied coloration in the dial there. So there is. So it's like a black stucco with like a lightly sprayed highlight beige sprayed on it. Isn't that interesting? Which fades out, fades away as you approach the numerals, so that it doesn't disturb the legibility of the hour numbers. I think they did it well. You guys like it? $5326G. Which one is that? You like the new annual calendar with the same dial? The 5326 is 78,000. Let's see, which one is that? 5326. Oh, maybe that's an annual calendar. So now there's also another reference number that's sort of new. I mean, it's sort of new, the 6007. So this is just a variation of the previous version watch they had. I don't remember what the reference number was of the prior version of this. You know, I want to say it was 6007, but I don't think it was. It was something else. So they took a dead line, a line that wasn't making them any money or making any sales, and they revamped it. So they added some coloration. They redid the seconds track, the seconds rail. It looks like the seconds rail right here has like a rounded, it looks like it has a rounded bevel to it, doesn't it? As it goes all the way around, it looks like it's raised. See that? Doesn't it look like it's raised with a rounded bevel? It doesn't so much look like that anywhere else, but it certainly looks like that on this picture here, without a doubt. It does not look flat whatsoever. So I'm curious to know what's the case on this. The one thing that I do like about this a lot is that they stole the center the center engraving on the watch. They stole that from the limited edition We Built Our Factory watch. You know that one, the limited edition Calatrava. So they stole that and they put that in here. You know, the one that looks like a New York subway cap, sewer cap. But I like it. I like this center piece right here. I do like it a lot. So they stole that. and tossed it in here. You know, it's a good looking watch. It really is. It for sure is. And they did a great job with it. But in all honesty, I don't think it's going to be a very good seller for them. I like the yellow one. Very sporty. It's got a great sport look to it, doesn't it? And I got to say, I like these a lot. They actually have a nice look to them. But I don't think they're going to do as hot as Patek thinks they're going to do. That's a good looking watch. What about this one? Thumbs up, thumbs down for the 6007? Yeah, it's like a racing seconds track for sure. I like it. You got allocated one of these? Or something else? The Groenfield? That's nice. There's a blue version. I guess these are made to match your vehicles, right? Red Ferrari, yellow Porsche, sky blue, Thunderbird. I don't know. Well, so I mean, it looks like they paid attention to the Calatrava line this year, right? That's good. Good for them. And good for you and me if you own a 5196, right? Because you know the 5196 now, I'll guarantee you they're not going for any less than they were in the past. I'll tell you that for sure. You know, if you're thinking about a 5196, you better think quick because, you know, as time goes on, they get more used and less available and more expensive, right? I mean, let's take a look over here on Chrono 24 real quick. Let's just take a look and see what 5196 is going for. Let's see. Wow, look at that. So, you know, there we go. So it looks like you're looking at around 19,000. Looks at about $19,000. I got mine for 14 and a half, brand new. 3 months old. You know, this is fair value, man. I mean, I think if you're looking to get one, this is the time to get it. We've had a watch drop over the last couple of years, a pricing drop, less desire for watches. You've got the new Calatrava models that have come out. These are discontinued now. You know, when people come across money again and economies get better and prices improve, this one will improve as well. And people are going to miss this watch. I mean, look, you take a look at this watch right here, and I respect everybody's opinion, but the 5196, in my opinion, is the best Calatrava, hands down. And they discontinued one of their best iconic pieces. That's how I see it. I mean, even the second indicator is much prettier here. You see this? It's like a star. It's much prettier. So, yeah, I think they made a mistake. That 5196 is something they should have sort of kept indefinitely. That's like a Submariner line. You know, that's like the Submariner is to Rolex. For them to have gotten rid of the 5196, not sure what they were thinking, to be honest. Wouldn't you guys agree on that? So that's that on the Calatravas. There you go. I mean, you know, your selection's pretty limited. Gosh, if I was them, I would have discontinued the 5227. I mean, when you look at all these watches, that one really looks old-fashioned. They discontinued the wrong watch, folks. That's all I can say about that. Interesting, isn't it? And it's kind of crazy that they're forcing you to go to a hobnail bezel. I mean, if you just don't like the hobnail bezel look, you're done. You've got no choice but to go. You have to go buy a 5196, don't you? Let's take a look at the Aquanaut line, see what they've done to it. So looks like they have a lot of variations of the Aquanaut. Wow, isn't that one a stunner right here? Look at this guy. Wow. Look at that. You guys know I'm not a fan of I'm not a fan when the subdials are so close to center. But I do like that they instilled a gold border around those dials. That's different. That's very different. They've never done that before. Instilled a gold circular border around those subdials. That's a really nice trick, isn't it? Doesn't that pop? And that's to me, I'm looking at that, and that somewhat makes it a bit more forgiving when it comes to the dials being close to center like that, because it's creating that separation that it needed. You get what I'm saying? So at least they created that separation. That makes me like it a little better. That's got to be an expensive beast right here, huh? This has got to be an expensive one here. 61 and a half. 61,000. I thought it would be more than that. Well, I love this piece. This piece is gorgeous. Look at all the beautiful edges and lines on this. Good Lord. I love all the details. Look at, there's a gold border around the center pin. I like the gold bordering around the numbers here. I mean, that white, that's probably some kind of a white gold, enameled white gold or something like this, for sure. Beautiful loom. That's something that these aquanauts are known for, is their wonderful luminance at night. Oh, I love the color. It's like a gray. It's like a gray blue or something. That is beautiful. Oh, that is a pretty color. I didn't even notice that color until this shot right here. That is a nice looking color. That's a different gray. I've never seen anyone exactly use that gray, so that they sort of found their own gray. Very pleasing. It's a very pleasing gray, isn't it? I wasn't even sure what color that is, to be honest. That's kind of an amazing color. The 5261 looks good in rose gold too, doesn't it? Hey, do me a favor, if you guys are enjoying hanging out in this content, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you. Thumb it up, subscribe, comment below. Make a comment below if you're watching this recorded. Let me know which is one of your favorite watches here. Is there anything you like, you don't like? Right? Well, I really like this one. God, this one's kind of tickling my booty. I like this one. Oh, there's that one too. Wait. Where's this one at? How come they didn't show that one on the same page? This one is stunning. How come this one isn't on the Calatrava page? This one is absolutely amazing. Okay. This is like the best Calatrava. I mean, okay, the 5196 and this can't even be compared because this is a 24-hour dial. So it's apples and oranges entirely. So you can't take anything away from the 5196 when you're coming to look at this one. But this one is incredible. I mean, this watch here is just... Wait. Right here. Look at... Let me get a better picture of it. Man, they just did a wonderful job on this. Oh, it's a dual time. That's why they don't want to call it a Calatrava. Well, it is a Calatrava, though, isn't it? It's a Calatrava dual time. They did a great job on this one. Notice the seconds track. It's accentuated with many more hash marks. And then you've got a beautiful skeleton dial, syringe, skeleton dial, skeleton hands. I mean, there's nothing else to say about this one. This one is just absolutely, they knocked it out of the park on this one. I mean, it's really cool too, a 24-hour dial. So it only goes around once a day. You know what I mean? So it moves extra slow. Right? It moves twice as slow. And it's different. It's really different. This one is just an absolute, man, this could be the best release of the year of any watches out there from all brands. This could be the one. Like, if you want to say what's the best watch released of 2023, this would absolutely be in the top 2 or 3. I would beg anybody to propose a watch that would, you know, come to this level as a wonderfully introduced new piece. This one is just really kicking ass. Oh, it's got lume too. It's got luminous as well. Look at that absolutely incredible case back. Good Lord. Look at that. Now, if you're a fan of open case backs, you cannot deny this has got to be one of the most impressive and most beautiful case backs you've ever laid your eyes upon. I don't even need to explain. You look at this and you know what I'm talking about. All the bridges and the way they're lined up. And this is just a masterpiece of putting together an eye-pleasing open case back. Masterpiece. This back is no less brilliant than a Lange & Son datograph. No less impressive. This is stunningly beautiful. Can we all agree on that? Wow. 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 Look at that watch. With the blue calfskin, you just got to sit back and give them a hand. This is just incredible. I got to say, me personally, if I was going to go after my next Patek, this would be it. This watch right here pretty much knocked my desire for like a complicated watch from them. It knocked to the side. I would prefer to get this watch right here in rose gold as you see it than any of their complicated watches. There's something about this watch that just screams, I'm beautiful. Look at me. Ain't I prettier than any other watch you own? Look at that. Look at how that case is beveled. That case edge. Good Lord. Fuck. Best watch of the year right here. Best new watch release of 2023. Hands down. Winner right here, number 1. Hands down. I forgot how to take a picture. That's right. So they don't have that in the Calatrava section? How come? Where did they stick it then? Where did they put that watch? Under complications? Where is it? Huh. Why wouldn't it be on? Oh, yeah, it is under complications right here. 5224. Let's see what the ticket is on that. 57,000. 42 millimeter. 57,000. Okay. Okay. Wow, that one is absolutely incredibly gorgeous. That's that 5326 you were talking about earlier. Holy mackerel. Good Lord, look at this. Goodness gracious. Patek Philippe, man, what are you doing? Wow. I mean, this one was that cheap, what you said earlier? I mean, really? Well, 78. I'm comparing this to the one we just looked at. 50 to 78. Yeah, it's 50% more. Wow, what a beast. What a beast. Those are my favorite complications. These little windows, those little circle windows that change colors, those are my favorite little complications. I love those. Don't you love those? I love those little complications. The local home. I think those are so neat. Wow, they have just come out with some wonderful watches. What is this? Look at this one. Flyback chronograph. This is new too. Look at that. Wow. Heavy hitter watch right here, baby. That's a heavy hitter right here. This has some very classic attributes. Wow, the design team at Patek Philippe is really on point. This has some significant classic design attributes. I love this. And you know what would be absolutely amazing? If this is all steel. If this is all steel, that would be sick. What is this made of? It's white gold. Imagine if they made a limited edition steel version of these. Oh my God. Right? You know what I mean. Limited edition, steel edition. You wouldn't be able to get your hands on it. So they really built on the chassis of that 5524, didn't they? Huh? God, that 5924 is absolutely, this is something else. I'm kind of shocked at this is a absolutely incredible fucking watch. What the fuck? Good Lord. I like this one better than the Calatrava. Jesus. This is a player's watch right here, boys. This is a straight up player's watch. This is a fuck you watch. That could be one of the most ultimate fuck you watches you can get right here, to be honest. Wow. Okay. I'm going to say this one's 78 grand. Let's take a look. Let's see what this one cost. 76. Man. I prefer this one over that Calatrava I just looked at. This one is just... Okay, I'm changing my mind. This might be the best fucking release of the year. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let's look at that case back. Is it open case back? Where does it show a picture of it with the case back open? I want to see what it looks like on the watch. They're not showing the case back. Oh, there we go. Oh, we don't care too much about that. It's not that impressive anyway. I mean, it's nice. It's decorated all throughout. For sure. They didn't leave anything untouched. Well, a little bit. The bridges are untouched, but... I mean, they could have gone the extra limit, right? The extra distance, and... Oh, they did finish the bridges on this one. Isn't that weird? In some of the pictures, it's complete, or the things, and in some they're incomplete and upside down. You see how the bridges are finished here? They're decorated completely, but over here they're not. Oh wait, it is here, but over here it's not. Let me look in the other picture. Oh, you can't see that part over here. Okay. You gotta like that one. You gotta like this one. $5,924G. Okay, that's something I'm gonna keep my eyes on after I get all my watches that are on order, and I'm caught up with everything. I'll have to come back here and take a look at a 5924G. And hopefully one day in my life I can afford one of those. Or maybe I'll revolve my collection a bit. Who knows? By the time I get my 2 FPjournes and my Omega, I might be ready to make a couple of watch moves. Wow, what an incredible lineup. Let's see. So we took a look at the Calatrava. We took a look at the Aquanaut. We took a look at Complications, I think. We love all of these prior releases. We love them all. We love them all. This one is in particularly very, very nice. Is this new? That looks new. I've never seen this before. What a dial. Look at that. Have you guys seen this one before? Look at that dial. That is pretty. That's a nice looking bracelet watch. Come on now. That's a stunner. Oh, steel. Oh, get out of here. This is an all steel watch. Oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness. This is an all steel watch. Oh my God. This watch is going to be a classic collectible watch one day. I'm telling you right now. This is incredible. That's an all steel watch. Get the fuck out of here. It's all steel. Oh my God. 51,000. Oh my God, that's amazing. No way. No way. That is precious. Did you guys know this came out? Did you guys know that they made an all steel watch like this? Oh my God. And they put the prettiest dial on it too, didn't they? Wow. I would, this out of all the watches now, this would be the one. This is number one to me here now. I'm telling you, this, it's all steel. And it's absolutely gorgeous. I would pick this one of all the ones I've looked at so far. Oh, let's look at the video. Okay. That's my newest desired piece right there. So after I get my Havana, after I get my Chronometra Blue and my Omega Snoopy, I'll be after this watch right here. 4947. Got it. Check. 4947. How much is it? 51,000. Okay. Better than 78 or 76, whatever that other one was. $51,000. Okay. Target. It's on Target.
It's 8 o'clock.
You know what, gentlemen? I think we, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've gone 1 hour now. I've just been informed it's 8 o'clock, so we've gone in 1 hour, and I probably shouldn't do any longer, so I don't hurt myself. So, thank you for joining. Appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me and look at some watches today. Please give us a thumbs up on your way out, and we'll try to get a couple of the boys on next time to have a watch talk discussion. You know, on a side note, my spine is in really bad shape, and I just can't really do these anymore. I just can't do them. It's I've lost 20 pounds on the plus side. I've lost like 25 pounds. This is the lightest I've been since I've been 20 years old, probably. But despite losing 25 pounds, my back has gotten twice as bad. So it just is what it is. So it's very difficult to do these live streams. So thank you very much, and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. If you're in the United States, have a great holiday weekend. I think it's Memorial Day, right? Thank you to all our vets. All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace. Sorry, wrong one.